Next up on the rudiment list is the flam. The flam consists of two notes that happen almost simultaneously. We call this baby note the grace note, and then you can call the bigger note the primary note. Whenever we play the flam, I like to think of the b sound and duh sound, putting it together, having blah, 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 or maybe thinking of like the word blah, but taking out ah and just going blah, 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 blah. For both of those, you hear the B just slightly before the duh sound or the la sound, but also it all kind of sounds like it works together, right? Like whenever you say the word blue, you're not thinking of ba-loo anymore, you're just thinking of blah, and how those happen almost at the exact same time. The ba would be our grace note, and then the duh or the la would be our primary note. So, some basic things we can do with our flams. We can start off by practicing just right hand strokes, full strokes, as our primary note, while we have our left hand set at a low tap height, nice and relaxed like this. And then from there, we'll add in those left hand grace notes. That left hand grace note will happen just before the right hand primary note happens, okay? And the way we do that is we actually just drop it all at the same time, and gravity's going to take place, meaning our left hand, since it's already set lower, it's going to strike the drum oh so slightly before. We do this 4 on, 4 off, 8 on, 8 off, whatever you want to do, but just really focus on good, consistent sound quality and maintaining the correct stick heights throughout the process, like so. Add it in. Out. Add it in. I can do that at that higher stick height. I could also play it quieter. Notice regardless, I'm focusing on that good blah or blah stick or sound. Some common issues that we have with the flam. First of all, we might have too high of a grace note. That's going to create more of a popcorn sound like this. That's whenever our sticks actually do hit at the exact same time, which is not the intention. We want that grace note to happen just slightly before. So we've got sometimes the note's too high. Sometimes we might put the primary note before the grace note. Okay, that's where it just comes down to slowing down the motion and making sure everything's correct before we try to put too much together at once. That might sound like this. If you're having that issue, I suggest, again, slowing down, taking these flams one at a time, or maybe even doing this, trying to intentionally play our flam too open, like so. Notice I brought that grace note a little closer each time until I found the sweet spot for my flam to make it sound as good as possible. So we can take this exercise of 4, 8 on, 8 off, and apply it on each hand, right hand, add the flam, left hand, add the grace note, okay? And then finally, we can practice the flam pattern as an exercise in our traditional pattern where you notice we alternate flams, meaning the primary note alternates, so we have a right primary, a left primary, a right primary, a left primary, and also the grace note's going to technically alternate because we're going to have on the right primary a left grace note, so left, right, okay? What we'll do there, as you notice, is I have the arrows pointed down for these. We're going to think of each of these primary notes as downstrokes, like so. Notice I reset in between. And then, as we do that, we'll actually add our grace notes in, which are kind of an upstroke. And then when we put 2 and 2 together, always thinking about that good sound quality throughout. So we take it, we turn the flam on and off like this. Always focusing on good sound quality. We take that, we can play it at different tempos just to get comfortable with flams at multiple tempos, making that accent tap look, those downstrokes look precise regardless what speed we're playing them at. And finally, we take it, we apply it to our traditional rudiment pattern where we start slow, speed up, slow back down, like so.